Hey there, friend. Let's talk about custom instructions as part of ChatGPT. So at the time of recording, this is a fairly new release, both to the US and UK right now. I believe it's coming to Europe very soon. So what is it? Really simply, it's a way for you to share more data with ChatGPT should you want to. And the reason for that is to help personalize your experience with ChatGPT and refine the responses that it gives to you based on what it knows about you. As an example, we can work here and we can see that ChatGPT asks, what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better answers? So we can talk about things such as where we're based, what do we do for work, what are some goals we've got. And then the second part of this, I think is really neat, is how would you like ChatGPT to respond? This is really tailoring it to get into the outputs that you want, not necessarily first time, because there isn't always a kind of one hit, one kill type situation, but to get to that end goal as soon as possible. So let's walk through an example of this with myself. So as some of you may know, I'm a L&D strategist. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste into here. What I do is work with companies globally and L&D teams and help them understand latest tech and tools. So, that is what I do for work. I'm not really going to tell you anything else about what I do for hobbies and interests and what I want to, any other things that I talk about, purely because I don't want to give it too much data. And I'm very conscious about the data that it already has on me and how it's handling that data. So I'm keeping this very focused on the work that I do. And then what this allows ChatGPT to know without me putting that in prompts at first is that, what I do and the type of work that I'm involved in. Now, I could add to that regular research and data to share with the L&D community. I break these down to make them simple to understand. So again, that gives GPT a bit more context on some of the goals that I'm looking to achieve while working with this tool. Now, of course, you can change this to whatever role you're looking to use. I use my role because it's simple for me to explain, but you could use this to say you're a content marketer, this is the kind of work that you do, and these are some of the tasks that you work on. Now, in terms of how you like ChatGPT to respond, so this is where you can get nerdier on how formal or casual do you want it to be? Should the responses be long, short, concise? How do you want to be addressed, right? And you should do whatever you want there. And, should ChatGPT have opinions on the topics that you're asking it for help with, or just remain neutral? So you've got a lot of opportunity. So, example for me would be, I'll copy and paste something that I've got here is I want any of the responses to be very clear and not clever. So I've said to ChatGPT, responses should be clear, not clever, and look for non-obvious insights to obvious problems. You can get simpler than that if you need to. And then what I'd say as a follow-up is, and we'll just copy and paste this in again, that the responses should be line of this style. And I want ChatGPT to always ask questions to clarify points and provide sources of its insights and data that it's using. So for me, that's really key in terms of the work that I do. But look, I hope that helps. That just gives you a bit of an overview in terms of how you can refine the experience that you have with ChatGPT overall. Of course, word of warning is really think about the data that you are sharing. So as much as possible, keep it top level, keep it professional, keep it in the things that you want to share to help you work on the tasks that you're looking at versus giving it your life story. And I'll speak to you in the next one, folks.